Hello, friends. Once you've familiarized yourself with the one-hand swing process of learning a golf swing, which we do up in the air with the thin end of the club, of course, we now have to turn our attentions to the heavy end, always two-handed. It's too heavy for one hand. And of course, the ground, because that's where the ball is. And so you'll see in other videos that the way to get the club to the ground is to prepare biased, rectified, square the club. And then we tip over. As we do, the club goes down, but it comes toward us. When it gets to the top of an imaginary ball, you use your knees to drop the remaining distance, making sure that your head doesn't pop backwards, which is quite, unfortunately, a natural occurrence. And then we do a slow wooden waggle, again, like a windshield wiper blade on a windshield, just very slow, very short from here to here, and then settle. And now that you're swinging more efficiently, we want to ask, how should that interface with the ground? And the answer is that it should brush the grass in front of your face, the distance from your feet that you had actually planned. So I stipulate those things because unfortunately the other options are more easy. One is that you bury the club in the ground in front of your right foot. It's not random, it's always here. And it's usually nearer to your feet than you were planning. And then in an effort to avoid that, because that's ignominious and useless, you then pull up and away to try to avoid that. And that's when you miss the ground completely and top the ball. And that pulling up and away can often add to the club being farther away from your feet than you were planning. And with an iron, that'll hit the neck and shank off to the right. So that's why I stipulate that the distance from your feet is important. So what you do is either at home or at the club, go into the thicker grass, somewhere where if you make a mark in the ground, you're not going to be embarrassed, and just simply gently ground the club in the thicker grass and ask, can you brush the grass in front of your face? And is it the distance from your feet that you were planning? So one and brush. And you'll see with training that you can brush in front of your face and not bury in front of your right foot or miss completely.